Hello, hello, hello.
That will serve the ones that most are caught up on to a different world.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. Some good work on the right flank here. Konate. And it's Van Dijk. Robertson. Gakpo. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Isak. That's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne. Tries to pass it through. It's a pretty loose pass. Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Wirtz. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Great vision. Oh, super find. Saka. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Caicedo. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. And it's Owen. De Bruyne. And that's gone loose. Owen. He's having a go. Owen! Sensational! About as smooth as it gets. And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world. We have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both, A flying start is certainly required. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very...
Oh, what has happened here? And he's Haaland! Oh, there's a probing ball. Gravenberg. Now it's Chiesa. That is lovely. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That is good alertness. And he's away. Van Dijk gets it away. Cherki. And here's Isak. Nicked it back promptly. Looking for the... Goes for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
So we're still where we started right now. Front-footed pressing going on here. Elanga. Oh, that's well spotted. Martinez. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Wirtz. Nicely spread. Elanga. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Chiesa. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Dijk. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Look at the space. He's had a shot! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good back. Great chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
There will be 1 minute added time.
So that's 2 now without reply. Well, with this... Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Now to review the first half.
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Isak. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Elanga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vitz. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Looking to play him in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Vitz!
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Vitz. And that has put paid to that. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got away. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Gravenberg with the clearance. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Oh, super find. He's in space and looking for options. That's tidy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden picks it up out wide. Chiesa. Liverpool finding their passes. And he's lost his man here. He's in a great position here. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Good high ball.
And it's been taken short. It'll be a throw-in. And it's McAllister. McAllister takes control of it and he's on the move. Foden. Oh, that's clever. And the whistle's gone. Presumably
For offside. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Rice promptly onto that. That is that. And that interception was most necessary. That was well played, well stopped.
added time is out, and there goes the whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends
Hello,
on this.
everybody, and welcome to
Expectation
today's match.
and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as a...
Bruno Fernandes! Looking for options for movement. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Caicedo. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Isak. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's got away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiesa. That's a good ball out wide. Vardiol cuts it out. Deftly away. It's Van Dijk. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's an errant pass. He's found a way through, and the shot! Goal! That was a given, it always was.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Great vision. It's a really well-measured ball. Foden.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Caicedo. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on
Those of you
after the
making their
break.
way home on public transportation
Well, obviously
today,
things
please
are
watch
not
the
good,
screen
Peter.
for train
It seems the
departure
team
times
were
from
just
all
a bit
local
too
major
busy,
stations.
playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
He's shifting through the gears here. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Bruno Fernandes goes steaming forward. He's found a way through. And he's managed to get rid. Plays a sharp little ball here. Haaland has it out wide and in space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. This looks promising. Crosses it in. Here comes another cross. Chiesa gets it away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Chiesa is onto this. Big chance, corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. That's good play. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And they've got rid. Akanji. Liverpool have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Look at the space here. Tries a shot. It's there. And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Now it's Haaland. Wirtz could try cutting inside here. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Can he finish? Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive.
Big chance! Sensational from Isak! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that looks a decent ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that real chance! We've got a goal! Deep into injury time! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Look, there has to be...
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello, attendees.
Thoughts on what
This
we've just
is
seen?
a
Well, you can never
children's
predict
announcement.
the results
Would the
of these
father of a
games,
boy in a
as
blue
your usual
hat
indicators
kindly
like
make his
form
way to
become
the